Diamond B.
These glasses are making me real dizzy, but we're gonna push through with this episode. Hey guys, what is up in Zambia? Welcome back to my Chanel. Welcome to Runway RuView. I am Simon B. I will be looking at the looks mainly from Dragdagulan Philippines Main Drag Showdown, a part of the episode. Now, this episode is a little bit different than the first one. I think the Main Drag Showdown is actually more focused on the comedy chops of the queens. So we will just briefly discuss the outfits and also maybe I'll add maybe like a little bit of like my take on their comedic acts, and I will kind of like explain a little bit of it just for the people that don't really understand it. Let's just skirt. Let's just get started. The theme is Laughing in Tandem, where they have to create a comedy skit based on Filipino politicians during election period.
Vice mayors and mayors, presidents, senators.
I think it's a little bit more tricky to get the nuance of these types of topics, but I think a lot of them actually succeeded with this. So the look today is very simple. It's just a turtleneck with my blazer. I want to look like a sexy politician or maybe like a professor from UP. I kind of look like Maria Ressa from Rappler though, so that's that. And also a disclaimer, I might remove this because I'm actually really dizzy right now while just wearing this like this. I think I'm gonna do some poses for the thumbnail right now just so I can remove them. So okay, I think I'm good. I'm gonna remove this. So before we start, this is paired by Aries Knight, who won the Dragdagulan, and she chose her partner as Shewarma, and she is responsible by the pairings, and I think she paired them very fairly, at least in my opinion. No one actually did as bad of a job as people make it sound. I laughed a lot even though the terrible groups went on, and that's saying a lot, you know. Up first is Barbie-Q and Lady Gagita. Now let's go on the looks first. I'm gonna start off with Lady Gagita. I love that she is wearing this like blazer and pant set that is in this like aquamarine color. I love the color. Kind of reminds me of Marina Summers' blazer and pants look for Gloria Macapagal-Oro, which is also a politician. And yeah, I enjoy the color, and I love that it is a little bit more sexy with the tube top or like the spaghetti white wife beater top. I love the long black hair. I do wish that it is tailored a little bit better, just because, you know, politicians have a lot of money for tailoring, but you know, for the time constraints, it is a cute look. If it was me and I wanted to take this outfit into a more fashion route, I would hit the pant length on the floor and also make it a little bit more flare leg, just, you know, to add a little bit more of a silhouette to the outfit. But all in all, it's not a bad look. It looks like a politician going on, meeting the advances, and also like promoting themselves to the public. Barbie-Q's outfit is actually really beautiful. I love the newspaper print and everything. I love this like set of like very intricate blazer top thing, and also like this pencil cut pants. It fits her very beautifully. Everything just hugs her perfectly, and I love that there's a lot of detail even though it is like a politician look. It's not like a literal politician. It's still more of an editorial take on the look, and also it fits her character really well. Now, I think the storyline is that Gagita is the mistress of an incumbent politician, and Barbie-Q is the daughter of this incumbent. It's a cool take on the challenge. I think it's not the typical storyline. I do wish that Barbie-Q lowered her energy a little bit more to match Barbie-Q's, or if Barbie-Q's amped up her camp qualities to meet with Lady Gagita's standard. But all in all, I think it is still a very funny dynamic, and also they really understood the assignment and they wrote the whole thing very well. I also really enjoy Barbie-Q in this banged wig and red. It looks so cute. Up next is Maria Cristina and NAIA as choose old lady senators for tops and bottoms. Let's go over the looks. Let's start off with Maria Cristina. I think that this is the better look of the two because I love the color orange. It is a classic Filipiniana. I love that it is clean and it is precise. It's not too complicated, but it doesn't hit the floor, which is an offense for me at least, because I would love to see it hit the floor just because, you know, it is a formal gown and it would elevate the look 100 times more. I love how she accessorized it. She looks like an old lady with this hair and also like the pearls and stuff like that, but it is fitting with the look because, you know, Filipinianas tend to be worn with pearls. Up next is NAIA, which is wearing, you know, all sorts of wrong here. Let's start off with the design of the dress. I love that is sheer on the sleeves. I think that's such an inventive touch. I do love the appliques and also the embroidery on the dress. It is a very pretty, like a 3D embroidery, but it truly looks like she is going through flood because this hemline, baby, is far from hitting the floor, and she chose a stripper shoe to go with it, not the strappy heel. The strappy heels are just not a good look for politicians. I wish it was a solid pump. If it was this short of a dress, I think we deserve to see at least a pump to go with it. But I do commend NAIA for the makeup. I think it is such a cool take on an old lady makeup. She looks very, very distinct. She looks like she's in drag for once here. I love the messy hair, the very 60s, 50s hair. But as a duo, they really worked well together. Maria Cristina is the senator for tops and NAIA is the senator for bottoms. So they just take their turns to discuss the platforms that they are planning to put into Congress about top rights and also bottom rights. It's pretty simple, but they performed very flawlessly. And comparing them from all of the groups today, they have the cleanest routine. So I think it did guarantee them to win the whole episode. Now, did Maria Cristina deserve to win this whole damn episode? I personally would say yes, just because of the Pinoy novelty songs look that she had for the theme wear drag test. I think that look absolutely made her skyrocket against everyone this episode, and she delivered a decent clean performance with NAIA as well. It helped her a lot, and I really do enjoy their Dragdagulan. I think that's a lot of fun when they did it. They literally said Dragdagulan. Dragdagulan, Dragden, and Up next is Audacia and Pura Luka. Vega. Now they are acting as the mayor and the vice mayor or the secretary. I'm not really certain what was happening, but I love seeing this train wreck, to be honest with you. Let's go over the looks first. I think Audacia's look is so beautiful. I love this modern take on a Filipiniana butterfly sleeve. I love that the blazer has like these like separate cutouts on the armpit part. I love the construction, the fabric that they chose. I love that it is such a unique color. Like, I don't see a lot of like moss green outfits anywhere, so this is such a cool look. I love it also with the hair. I actually do like the neck brace part. It kind of goes with the outfit, giving it a little more fashion take. Now, Pura Luka Vega's Filipiniana outfit is, you know, it's okay. It's alright. It's in blue. I love the sequin at the top. I love the sheer sleeves. The skirt is a weird length. I don't know where it hits. The white shoe doesn't really go with anything. Although, you know, white does go with everything. But in this instance, I would love it if she paired it nicely with an orange or like a tan shoe, just to go more with the ginger color of her hair. So, you know, it ties in a little bit more better with the look. Orange and blue really goes well together anyway. It does the job. She looks like a secretary or a vice president. Let's go over their performances as a group. It is a train wreck, but a train wreck that I love to see because I really do enjoy their types of comedy. For me, Odasha is like absolutely just funny. Like, I was laughing at her for so many times in this episode, not because it is going well for the group challenge, but because she's just a fucking funny bitch. I love how dry her humor is. It doesn't really gel well with Pura Luka Vega's style of performing, just because I think Pura Luka Vega is a little bit more critical and a little bit more structured in terms of performance. I do like the concept that there is this mayor and the vice mayor that is always correcting if the mayor slips up with her words, and I think it was a good concept in paper, but I don't know if they delivered it as well as they intended it to be. Now, I would have laid out a little bit more of a solid structure to this whole challenge for them, or maybe narrowed it down to a little bit more of a specific goals and also a little bit lesser points to hit, just because their performance went a little bit too long and a lot of pauses in between could have been fixed if they were given a little bit more time, but unfortunately they weren't. But I still enjoyed it just because it is a hot mess. Last but definitely not the least, we have Aries Night and Shewarma. I'm gonna start off with Shewarma because this is such a good look, mama. I love that she went with a very fashion take on the politician Filipiniana look. I love that she referred to politicians to be transparent because they are servants for the people with this like transparent PVC coat, Filipiniana butterfly sleeve thing. I love the PVC skirt as well. I actually love the mini dress that she has underneath with the white and also the nude color. I think it really goes well with the outfit. I love the white piping on the PVC jacket as well. It's such a cool concept look, and I wish that they were given a little bit more time to ramp up these outfits. And the breastplate goes really well with the outfit in general as well. I love the hair choice. It's out of the face and into a ponytail at the back. I think it's such a classic politician clean look. I really enjoy this. I love it. Up next is Aries Night in all black. Now, I enjoy this because I love the bolero type Filipinianas. I think it's such a cute touch. It's kind of like giving me Y2K vibes as well, but I do think that this dress is a little bit too short for a politician. I would have loved to see a gown with this very villainous black gown Filipiniana thing. Would be such a gaggy look, just because I think Shewarma as a partner dressed up all in transparent would have went well with a villainous black gown, and I think that would be such a contrast also in between two types of politicians, like the good ones and the bad ones. I think that would be such a cool concept to play with. But Aries Night still looks beautiful. I love the necklaces that she has. I think the gloves are not necessary for this outfit, but it does add a little bit more class because the skirt is a little bit too short. I would have changed the shoes to black pumps, and I would have made it into a villainous mermaid gown as well. So let's talk about their performance now. I actually really enjoyed their group. I think they're the most hilarious ones in the bunch, just because they're not so serious with the concept with it. It is very solid that they are just very beautiful politicians going for positions of power even though they lack intelligence, and their only platform is vaccine. So they also call their Botoxes as vaccine, and they really made sure that they have breastplates on because it is one part of their concept. I do love the critique that Miss K. Brosas gave the girls, which is to play off of the breast part of their outfits into their routine. I think their routine is still very solid. It's just pure fun and chaos, and I am in love with the theme song that they made for themselves. Boobsy Bugalia ni Mamshi. Hey, 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 Boobsy Bugalia ni Mamshi. Hey, 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 Boobsy Bugalia ni Mamshi. Hey, 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 Boobsy Bugalia ni Mamshi. All in all, if I have to choose a performance to watch again, I would watch Shewarma's and Aries Night's stand-up just because it is such a solid concept. It is just pure fun. It's the perfect balance of chaos and also it's an organized mess and I really love it. So that concludes our episode of Runway RuView, and I didn't thought that we would take this much time to talk about comedy. I would love to know your thoughts with their comedy. I would love to know your thoughts with their comedy routines and also the looks that they serve down the runway in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a great day ahead. Bye guys. See you guys soon. Boopsie bugay ani mamshi. Whoa, 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 boopsie bugay ani mamshi.